Welcome to an introduction about the swords, which are a suit in the minor arcana of the tarot deck. The tarot deck has 78 cards altogether. They're broken into 22 major arcana cards, and the rest of them are minor arcanas. And within the minor arcana, there are 4 suits, one of which is the swords. Okay, great. On the screen, you can see mostly cards from the Rider-Waite deck. In the corner, there is a card from the Modern Witch tarot deck, and I will be showing some other cards from other decks so that you can see some comparisons and other interpretations of what the swords are about. So let's introduce you to the swords. Welcome to Daily Divinity. Please like, comment, and subscribe to let me know, to keep making these videos, to let me know if it's valuable, and feel free to comment or email me and let me know what you'd like to see more of. Swords. What are they about? Okay, if I had to sum it up in a word, I would say air. That's an easy one. What do I mean by that? It's easy because that's the element that is, everyone agrees, that's the element that the swords are related to. There are 4 suits, there are 4 elements: fire, air, water, and earth. Swords are the air suit. But what does that mean, right? Okay. Swords are they can be cold, they can be a little cutthroat, but they're also the most communicative of the most savvy with their language. Good at communicating, just generally networking, relating to others. When I think of the mixture that is the swords, right? Because not only are they articulate, but they can cut through the bullshit like nobody's business. Really fearless with that. And I'm not saying they don't get scared. I'm just saying very courageous, a bold, willing to try and stick to it suit. It makes me think of Donald Draper from Mad Men, because it's the mixture of kind of cold-hearted, but not completely, kind of intellectual, a little cutthroat, and incredibly articulate, incredibly communicative. I don't know Donald Draper's birthday. He is a character, but I don't even know. I mean, given that I've seen the show, I don't know if he knows his birthday, but he might be a Gemini. And the swords being the air suit, the air element is captured by Libra. These 3 astrological signs are air signs: Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. The sign Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. Venus is all about love, and so you can kind of see why Libra would be so good at communicating and relating to others, because it's ruled by the planet of love. Hello. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Gemini is, a lot of amazing hip-hop artists whose, you could say, main instrument is lyricism, are Geminis. And this is like not an accident at all. Gemini is ruled, the sign is ruled by the planet Mercury. Mercury is not always talkative, but consistently articulate, consistently quick-witted with their language and with their whether verbal or not, but especially verbal. Because again, air, intellect, head, mental, right? These are all air related and therefore also swords related. And Aquarius is also an air sign, and it is ruled by it's ruled by 2 planets, I guess, but I think of it as ruled as by the planet Uranus, but it is also ruled by the planet Saturn. And so it's very much about networking, gathering, organizing people, minds, other minds, and communicating within. Aquarius can make phenomenal leaders. Like if Gemini are the best rappers, Aquarius can be really amazing visionaries and leaders. Okay. Okay, let's go through some of the different interpretations. Okay, so here you see the King of Swords. So, do I have a pointy thing? Yeah, I'll use this. Here you see the King of Swords. And here is the King of Bats. And the King of Bats has a lot of kind of similarities with the King of Swords. There's still a king, he's still on his throne, he's still holding up the sword at basically the same angle in terms of degrees. There is a different particular symbols in the card, but it's still basically the same image. Here's another version of the King of Swords. Let's see if this will stay. Yay. So there's another king. Oh, and here's another king. Oh my god, so many kings. So many kings of swords. Now this one is the King of Winter. From the fairy deck. And the King of Bats is from the Halloween deck. And they all have very similar meanings. I can also show you some examples of other cards. So here you see the Six of Swords, and here you see the Six of Bats from the Halloween deck. And you might be able to tell that it's a similar kind of a... There are bats in the sky in this one where there are not in the Rider-Waite deck, and yet it's a very similar image, right? You still have the person that's standing on the boat and rowing it forward, driving it forward, and you have the, one can assume, a woman and child inside the boat, and they are facing away from the viewer toward the shoreline. So they are headed, we'll talk about this in the meaning of the Six of Swords, but they're headed toward easier, calmer waters, which is, figurative for things are going to get easier. So here are the swords. Welcome to the swords. So in summary, the swords are representative of the element air and are therefore have a lot to do with the head space, our mentality, our beliefs, our attitudes, and can therefore have a lot to do with, for example, truth or the lack of it, decision making or the lack of it, taking action based on that decision making, or again, the lack of it. So it runs the gamut of all of these experiences. So like this video if it was helpful to you in understanding what the swords are about and how to interpret them. And comment if you are related to an air sign in any way, or if you resonate with the swords suit, let us know. Let us know how. If you're a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, if you're a hip-hop artist or a leader, and you are one of these air signs, I would love to hear from you. I would love to tell you what sword card, which archetype sounds most like you based on your self-identified description. That sounds like fun. If anyone wants a personalized, like, here's which card you are, that sounds like fun. I want to do that. Okay. Thanks for watching Daily Divinity. Be well.